Chevron is a charter member of the Mississippi Energy Institute. We value this group's work to study, engage, and advocate for smart energy policy to benefit our state and our robust energy infrastructure through innovation and the wise use of Mississippi's abundant resources. One of our state's most important resources is our children, the young people who will inherit the successes of this group and one day be responsible for advancing our state even further. Fortunately, just as we have Mississippi Energy Institute to work on our behalf, our youngest residents also have a group committed to their development and opportunities, Excel by 5. Excel by 5, which is unique to Mississippi, receives supporting funds from many energy companies here today, including Chevron, Mississippi Power, and Entergy. As energy companies, we make investments for the long term. We know that by encouraging best practices in early learning and child development, Excel by 5 benefits the children of Mississippi families today and sets the stage for a bright future tomorrow. We're very pleased to recognize and congratulate Excel by 5 on its 10th anniversary and for its continuing community-based work to help Mississippi communities make early childhood development a priority. Excel by 5 began with 4 pilot communities in 2004 and has since grown to include 35 communities across the state, from Corinth to Biloxi. And earlier today, Excel by 5 announced it is expanding its long-standing relationship with Mississippi State University. MSU's extension services will now be providing even more services to support children, parents, and families in Excel by 5 communities. Governor Bryant, we thank you for your strong support of Excel by 5 as the grassroots program continues to expand statewide, building upon the power, commitment, and resolve of parents, families, and community leaders who come together to help children ages 0 to 5 be healthy, happy, and ready to learn. The evidence is clear. Quality early childhood development leads to success and a stronger workforce. We commend Excel by 5 for leading that way. I'd like to ask all of you here today who are representing Excel by 5 and the 35 Excel by 5 communities to please stand and be recognized. We thank you for a job well done. We thank you for a decade of work and commitment to improving early learning opportunities across our state. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Bruce, and thanks to the Excel by 5 members for joining us for lunch and for what you do. There was a lot of talk in the program about workforce development as a priority for Mississippi, and I mentioned we have several great programs that are happening across the state, ranging from the early childhood level all the way up to career readiness. One thing that I hope you get to see a lot of starting in 2015 will be a web-based educational resource that the Mississippi Energy Institute, along with numerous private and public partners, will develop and launch in January. Today, we want to give you just a sneak preview of what it will be. So stay tuned for that. Expect to hear about it again in January. You won't see anything between now and then, but obviously we'll try to create a lot of excitement around that because the issue is truly an important issue for the future of our state. I mentioned that we will have numerous public and private partners to help us with the effort, and importantly to help us promote the site and get it down to the target audience, which is tomorrow's workforce. One of our important partners in this will be the Mississippi Economic Council. And for those of you who don't know, the Mississippi Energy Institute was actually born out of the Mississippi Economic Council, started there and was spun out in 2010 as an independent organization. Scott Waller is here to do a brief recognition for a program that they've started this year, but a very important career readiness program for high school students in Mississippi. Scott?
Thank you, Patrick. Blueprint Mississippi research showed that there needed to be a paradigm shift in the way we look at workforce development. The initial report, which came out in 2004, showed that we really needed to start focusing on how to get more high school students ready for college, particularly in the STEM careers. As a result, the MEC leadership responded, and through the Public Education Forum for Mississippi, created Mississippi Scholars. That was started 10 years ago in two school districts, and that year there were 24 graduates. Today it is in over 90 school districts throughout the state. There have been over 27,000 graduates as Mississippi Scholars. In 2011, when Blueprint was updated, again it focused on workforce development. And what it showed us was a need for career and technical training for our students. MEC's leadership again stepped up, creating Mississippi Scholars Tech Master, a program that focuses on career and technical education. There are several reasons that this is important to all of us here today. One, there are great career opportunities in energy and manufacturing. Two, energy and manufacturing today is a largely high-tech, automated industry, and as a result, you've gotten away from the old stereotype of the type of jobs that are there. There's also a need for strong technical expertise in the field, as a lot of the things that are done there involve those type of technical things. And the demand for these jobs is very high, and these jobs pay well above what the pay is in other sectors. In fact, MEI Chair David Gates yesterday probably summed this up about as well as I've heard it. He said these are 2 cars and a boat job. I mean, these jobs pay well. As you just saw on the Get on the Grid promo video, we need to really focus on these types of workforce opportunities for the future. The Mississippi Scholars Tech Master Program encourages and recognizes students who pursue and meet specific standards in a tech prep course of study. These jobs require effective communication skills, basic math skills, the ability to think creatively, and carry out multiple tasks in a progressive manner. But it's more than just a job. These are career opportunities for our students in here in Mississippi. TechMaster started in January of this year, and in his first year there were 285 graduates in the 7 inaugural school districts. Throughout the last 10 months, Senior Vice President of Foundations for MEC, Vicki Powell, Kenny Gozer, our program manager for TechMaster, have been working to grow this program, and today there are already 17 school districts taking part. And thanks to the partnerships that are being created with business and community leaders throughout the state, this continues to grow. Just as we've seen the outstanding results with what happened with the Mississippi Scholars STEM program, there's no doubt we will see the same life-changing results through TechMaster. Today we have the honor of recognizing several students who are here representing those 285 graduates, and at this time I would like to ask Vicki Powell to come to the stage and recognize those students. Thank you.
These students have graduated as Mississippi Scholars Tech Masters. They have gone on to further studies or to work. Interesting fact about our Tech Master graduates, the 285 this year. The average ACT score was 20. The average grade point average was above 3.0. At this time, please stand when I call your name to be recognized from our participating Tech Master districts. Bailey Brown, West Jones High School, along with her counselor, Deborah Bush, Jones County School District. Deja Horde, Madison Central High School. Bailey Madigan, Ridgeland High School. John Michael Mixa, Germantown High School. Brighton Roskelly, Ridgeland High School, along with the person that's over the Career Tech Center there for the Madison County School District, Jennifer Richardson, is here with us. Let's give them a round of applause. We also have joining us Ms. Deanne Raskelli, the parent of one of our students, along with Susan Brown and Ms. Laura Mixon. Will you please stand? Governor Bryant and Patrick Sullivan, thank you for recognizing our first class of 285 Mississippi Scholar Techmaster graduates. After the program, graduates, will you please join us to the right of the stage for a photo? Thank you again.